So,
F.
I have a feeling this is going to go somewhere in evil. The American and Anomalous Companies Association, Association of Anomalous Companies in the U.S.
Yeah, that's not promising.
Also, I love the connected articles. Like, the first one is slightly normal, like 3151 movie in a bottle, then 3643 part 1 anomaly is the most dangerous animal.
Oh.
I guess thank you for the warning.
Also, there is a group that we did do before in here. Totally soft. Actually, now that I think about where did we put Totally Soft? I know I don't think they're in here. Fuck off. No. Go here. Oh yeah, incompetent neutral. Oh, that's not great.
I think at least a few of the incompetent neutrals were kind of like, oh, well, they tried.
Yeah.
Incompetent neutral really is the "you tried" star.
Alright. Guess we'll go you first. Oh, I might as well get rid of this one. We don't need that list anymore. Alright, how long okay, wow, that's actually rather short. Oh yeah.
Yay. Was there no like extra details about this group?
Nope. Just that some of the members are totally soft. Grenadine, this is like random capitalization. Kepler Corporation. Apparently we clicked this one before. Westhead Media. Oh,
That's formal.
Oh. Westhead Media is 3151.
Oh, well.
Then.
So that's why you've already clicked it before.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alright. So on to the first SCP. I think just to make sure we don't, since it's really short, we just go through the entire thing and make sure we don't miss anything.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. This is item SCP-CP-3151, or aka movie in a bottle. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. All instances of 3151 in Foundation custody are to be kept in mass storage at Site 22. Any testing with 3151 must be approved at least one member of level 3 personnel. As part of Operation Ebert, 3151 instances in the territory of 3 Portlands are to be located and brought into containment by Mobile Task Force Beta 29. Just say no.
Oh.
Working alongside UIU forces in the area? Wait, so this is the first time the UIU is mentioned as worthless. I think this is the first time we've seen him not being mentioned as worthless.
Congratulations, UIU. Don't get used to it.
Yeah. Any individuals dealing with 3151 are to be interrogated for information regarding 3151 distribution. Medical programs are to be established in 3 Portlands to assist individuals who have become addicted to 3151, as well as those who have suffered mental damage as a result of overuse. Oh, this is starting to sound great already.
Addictive movie?
That
Okay.
can cause damage over when it's overused.
Yeah. Description: 3151 is a collective designation of it as of yet unknown number of liquid substances. What's going on out there? Apparently one of the dogs wouldn't listen.
I was about to say, it'd be very ominous last words. The last thing we hear from you is, "What's going on out there?" And then you go silent forever.
Yeah, and you just hear all of a sudden FBI open up.
We can hear that even without trouble. Isn't that one of the sounds that we can use on the soundboard?
Yeah.
No, this is talking about the idea of like
I know,
like
I'm just.
CIA, CIS, federal police, etc. Anyways. No, I'll read description. SCP-3151 is a collective designation for an as of yet unknown number of liquid substances, which, when ingested orally, cause the user to experience a compressed and immersive hallucinatory vision
FBI
of a
open
popular
up.
film. Oh my god, real person. Each container of 3151 was found upon recovery, bearing a label reading "Movie in a Bottle," the next stage of entertainment vision from Westhead Media. As well as the title of the film it causes a vision of. Thus far, 3151 has primarily been distributed throughout the city of New Portlands through a network of anomalous substance dealers paid through intermediaries by GOI 1783 Westhead Media. Individuals who have ingested 3151 describe the resulting vision as being akin to experiencing the narrative of a popular film through a viewpoint shifting between characters from scene to scene. While this experience is described as lasting for a full run time of the original film, in reality it only lasts for 3 to 4 minutes, during which they are completely still and unresponsive to all stimuli. This experience is generally described as more immersive than the original film due to the presence of stimuli relevant to all senses, rather than experienced in the film solely through the sense of sight and sound. Emotional reactions to the film immediately following the vision also seem to be heightened. Whether this is inherent to the more immersive viewpoint of the viewer or a property specifically engineered into 3151 is currently unknown. 3151 is highly addictive, and evidence suggests this is an intentional aspect of the substance. Observation of 3151 used throughout 3 Portlands has also shown that prolonged and frequent use can have an extremely adverse effect on users' mental state. As the user ingests more 3151 and further visions are experienced, they gradually lose their ability to discern between reality and the narrative shown to them in said visions. Ugh.
Don't like that.
Oh no, I'm suddenly reminded of one of the lines from a Queen song. Is this the real world or is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide.
This condition worsens as the user continues to ingest 3151, escalating to a point where they are unable to differentiate between themselves and one or several characters in their films. If left untreated, this can lead to a complete cognitive breakdown. Mystic therapy has proven to be effective in repairing damage to a limited degree by erasing memories of the visions provided by 3151. As of the time of writing, 53 variants of 3151 have been found and identified through testing. All known 3151 variants grant visions of films that Westhead Media has had some level of influence over, whether financially or through other means. Known variants of 3151 include a faintly glowing liquid bright blue in coloration that causes visions of the 1982 film Blade Runner, US theoretical release, described as tasting similar to Coca-Cola. A liquid light green in coloration that causes visions of the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz. Described as having a texture similar to that of sand.
Ugh.
A liquid dark brown in coloration that causes visions of the 1998 film The Sundering of God, an adaptation of the Cogwart Orthodoxy creation myth. Described as having a metallic taste.
Who could have guessed it?
A liquid red in coloration that causes visions of the 1974 film The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Described as tasting similar to orange juice.
I see.
A liquid black in coloration, label reads The Opening Night TBA. The subject displaying behavior consistent with receiving a vision, but reported no memories of the experience, described as tasteless. Addendum 3151-1 History. The first known incident involving 3151 was on February 10th, 2018, when several noted anonymous film critics were brought to the 3 Portland's Mercy Hospital after being found wandering through the streets, quoting popular films and proving unresponsive to all stimuli. Wait a person. I think I'll have some OJ for breakfast. Oh, hey, that guy has a chainsaw. Investigation of these initial victims' residences by UIU agents revealed that the presence of several partially depleted containers of 3151. Initial containment of 3151 was handled solely by the UIU. However, as the spread of 3151 used throughout 3 Portlands became pronounced, it was agreed that a joint containment effort, Operation Ebert, between the Foundation and UIU would be to benefit of both parties. Raids by MTF Beta 29 on residences of numerous anomalous substance dealers throughout 3 Portlands. Following this agreement resulted in numerous instances of 3151 being brought into containment. This number has increased as Operation Ebert has gone on, and the presence of 3151 in 3 Portlands is expected to be removed entirely by the end of 2019. Oh hey, it's gone. Those to contact Westhead Media in regards to 3151 have been unanswered in the same manner as all communications following their expulsion from the American Anomalous Companies Association. So, from the looks of it, what the fuck are they called? Westhead Media made this. And it looked like the American Anomalous Companies Association wasn't exactly approving of it. And kicked them out. I'm not saying they're good. But that's not what I thought it was gonna do. I thought it was gonna be saying like, oh hey, you drink it, you get to see a movie. Nope. It fucks you up completely, apparently. Alright, we only have one left. Thanks for buying our products and donate to us. Sorry. 10 is an amazing name. Hatchet, I think you'll love it. It's right next to the number. By Lord Stonefish. Is Hatchet here?
I apparently pressed the fucking mute button at some point.
Oh no!
Anyway, as I had said, one, that's an encouraging thought to the fact that Westhead Media was kicked out of the group we're looking at. And two, I said that is a lovely name, And it's funnier if you actually know what a stonefish looks like. Does everyone here know what a stonefish looks
Isn't
like?
it like
I do.
super ugly and also very deadly?
Uh, yes.
I think they look cute.
They,
I mean, they are, but they're also
I
ugly.
guess, I guess they could be cute in the way that like super ugly dogs can be cute.
Yeah.
I know
You
it from
know, I have a
Stardew
warped
Valley and
sense
nothing
of
else.
cute, so maybe. Come on, let me just look up pictures of stonefish and let me get one picture I think might convince you.
Random versus says, I know it from Stardew Valley and nothing else.
E- They okay, you know what? I will say that they can be kind of cute from their side profile. If you look at them from the side, they can be kind of cute. But they are like a notoriously ugly fish.
There we go. I think this is a cute picture.
Random person says, oh, that thing is not cute.
Look at this and tell me that's not adorable.
That is not adorable.
Hey!
Hold on, I need to see it. I need to see it. Hold on, what is it?
I have what I think is a cute picture of one, but that one is it's
So
it's kind of just it's kind of just a briny blob. I think the one that
No, you can see its face. You can
I
see its tail.
if you look at the first image I sent, I feel like this is an example of kind of a cute stonefish.
And why isn't the one I shared a good example? Look how cute they look.
It looks like a ball of gravel, Jerry.
I'm only
Are
gonna
you
put
saying it
Jerry's
looks
on
like a
screen.
gravel turned into a staring at you?
Kinda.
But it's so cute.
So I am right that they're like very deadly.
Yeah, if you step on a stonefish and you don't get uh antidote within a very swift amount of time, you're dead.
Random
Oh,
The
person
great.
antidote
says, oh no, put that thing out of its misery.
I found another picture I think might be adorable, but now I'm less confident that Hatchet might agree.
that one's closer to being cute.
Hey!
I'm sorry,
I think
do you want me to lie?
no.
Here's one that I think is a cute one. It's mostly from side profiles. If you're looking at it straight on or from above down, they look kind of at best derpy, at worst like an abomination. At the very least, I one thing I will say is that at the very least they are less ugly than stargazers.
I am not doing something very stupid right now on my stream.
What are
What
you
are you
doing?
doing? Oh, you're zoomed in on the second one I shared? Random person said the movement is hypnotic.
Love the stonefish, random person. Love the
You don't need to love the stonefish.
You can at least put up one of the photos I sent that I think are closer to being cute and pretty. I think
Hey,
the
I
reason
think the
those
ones
ones
I shared look cuter. They look so adorable.
That person's
that's
random
fine,
person.
Jerry.
Alright, I'm done messing with this.
Anyway, back to start. Let me send a picture. Like I will admit that stonefish are less ugly than stargazers.
Yeah.
Because oh god, I forgot how fucking horrifying stargazers are. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what?
I do not know what that fish is, so I'm looking it up.
Oh no.
I think it's a type of monkfish. That's like
I
oh
don't
god.
I don't think you eat stonefish.
Ah!
There there are some cuisines that have types of stonefish.
Oh.
I think Jerry just got traumatized by stargazers.
Well, you have to understand.
I'm sorry, mother of God, this random person. What the hell is this?
I think random person also looked them up.
A couple stargazer images in recording live stream VC.
Wait, is the top one a real picture?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is. They're one of the monkfish are similar to stonefish in that their strategy is literally just sit still and look up, but this monkfish tend to bury themselves a bit more.
Well, yeah, but the top one looks like they have a human corpse face on them.
Nah, that's just how their coloration came out.
Yeah. Also, random person.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? Why? Are you sure? Are you sure that's not Photoshopped?
I'm
Look,
pretty confident.
look, Jerry, that one is just very flamboyant, okay?
That's not how flamboyant looks. I've been gay longer than you've been alive. I think I know flamboyant.
Oh god.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they just get worse the more images you look for.
Random says it's staring into my soul through like 3 screens. Anyway, so we're ready to continue.
There's there's one I was about to send. There's also this image that kind of shows like how that kind of human corpse face look comes about with the right coloring. Like just some of them
Yeah, it
have this
doesn't make
shape.
it better, but oh geez.
Let's
Oh,
see. So what got us on this tangent? Someone being called Lord Stonefish?
Yeah.
no bueno,
Anyway,
no bueno, por favor.
So, point being, we have two conclusions from this conversation, I think. One, there's still a lot of untapped potential for cosmic horror and just horror and creatures in general under the sea. Two, compared to stargazers, stonefish are like a beauty pageant. I looked at stargazers and like I saw some that I thought were kind of cute, and then I looked at I looked at stonefish and saw some I thought were kind of cute, and then I looked at stargazers and now everything looks cute in comparison.
yeah.
They look like nightmare fuel. Like the
They really
servants
do.
to the cosmic horror that's in the deeps below.
Let's.
I still love. Sorry. I still love. I'm curious. How does one eat a stonefish? Well, I mean, basically, if you kill the stonefish and then take out the poison glands in their barbs, you'd probably have a fish that you could eat. I don't know if it'd be any good. But moving on.
Huh?
Stargazers taste like lobsters, apparently?
Yeah, that's what I was about to read.
Huh. But I was just gonna.
I would never touch Stargazer. It sounds like it's delicious, but no, thank you. No, thank you.
I'd be tempted because I love the flavor of lobsters, but I am like viscerally morally opposed to how lobsters are cooked.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's valid. Also, lobsters are so adorable, but I feel like this is so evil you might get cursed just by eating it.
What about
Stargazer pie?
Ugh.
Okay, anyway, as I was going to say, I hadn't been looking at your chat and I'd only been hearing you narrate it. It is really fucking funny seeing in chat the direct evidence of when stargazers was brought up. Where it's like, this moment is hypnotic. Never. You know, I'm curious, how does one eat a stonefish? Oh, sweet mother of God! What the hell is this? Isn't nature great?
Also, when I was trying to look up the stargazer fish to look at it again in Google Images, apparently there's a fish not fish, a flower called stargazer.
Yeah, I got that first too.
Oh, yes.
It's probably
Hmm?
it's probably a nice thing on behalf of the world that Google shows you the flower before the fish.
Well, that's because the flower is very popular and beautiful.
Oh my god.
The fish is not.
Also, I am not taking back what I typed in chat.
Fair enough.
Just remember, if you ever cook a stargazer, eventually you'll either have to throw the head out or use the head in broth, and the head will stare up at you.
I don't want to be a part of that kitchen.
I feel like if I actually did.
Most fish
Oh.
cannot stare back at you when you're cooking the head in the broth. It can. It can.
Also, I feel like I mean, one person here wouldn't be bothered by it, but I don't like seafood.
I suppose fair enough.
I've seen worse.
Congratulations, Aaron. You are damaged.
You can thank my parents. Anyways.
I think I'll not thank them for anything.
Oh, God.
What's up?
I actually looked ahead and oh no. Yeah,
Why?
the Campart Corporation, which is basically what this SCP is going to be, yeah, it's straight up evil. Anyways, its nickname is Part 1, Anomaly is the most dangerous animal. You'll see when I get further down. Item 36, SCP is 3643, Object Class Keter, Special Containment Procedures. 3643 is currently uncontained. All personnel assigned to Euclid class objects are to remain on high alert for any evidence warning from Site 81 of an incoming containment breach of their objects. Their object or objects breach containment, these personnel are the full requirements for recontaining their objects. If an all clear arrives from Site 81, then the object or objects are to be taken off high alert. All personnel stationed at Site 81 are to be kept watch for an entity matching description of -1. If one appears, its possessions are to be confiscated and analyzed, and is contained in a standard safe object containment chamber until it expires. All mentioned personnel at Site 81 are to perform the actions stated in their letters. Foundation-operated web analysis bot Epsilon 09, Gray Smith, is to be kept in constant operation and checked for defects twice a week by a level 2 staff member familiar with its operation. While functional, the bot will search for mentions of the following keywords across the web: Caphart Corporation, David Fincher, Zodiac, Courier, SCP Foundation. The webpage is to be blocked, archived, and then forwarded to the 3643 containment team. This is where I read ahead. Description: 3643 is an unknown sapient construct or entity who is believed to either be or more likely masquerading as the uncaptured serial killer known as the Zodiac Killer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I saw ahead. I was like, yeah, the Caphart is evil.
Ooh, did you start making sounds when I made sounds? Yeah. You don't know why I'm making sounds. No, I don't.
Well, we don't know if this company is specifically responsible for creating the Zodiac Killer.
Hatchet.
It sounds like they are in the SCP universe.
Hold on, Hatchet. Jerry. According to the documents sent by 3643, is an employee of the organization known as Kephart or Corporation.
Well, fuck me, I guess. Fuck me. Hey, Gunder, do you want to eat human flesh tonight? You can eat me if you want.
Do you want to see a fish that's kind of nightmare fuel? Its name is Stargazer. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, sure. I have a picture of one up right now, buried itself in sand. As fish do sometimes when they're hunters, and it likes to hunt.
Random person, I was going to say, I will
This
hold
is
my.
a real picture.
I was going to say, I will hold judgment until I learn their intent, but they're going to blame him. Now remember.
What master of an element are you claiming the Stargazer is?
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's back to the SCP.
Wait, I'm sorry. But did Spood just imply that the Stargazer is the Avatar?
Yes.
Did I hear that right?
Yes.
Yeah. I showed them the pictures of the Stargazer, and while staring at the top one, they said that. And now they wandered off.
He's an employee.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good to know that it's good to know that Aang and Korra will eventually reincarnate into a Stargazer.
Yeah. Also, here's the thing I want to go back to the list. As you can see, this was former because they were kicked. There's no former next to Kephart Corporation.
Oh.
There is no
Okay.
record of a corporate entity with this name anywhere, with one exception: the official member list of the American Anomalous Companies Association, an organization to which many of the capitalistic anomalies the Foundation observes belong. However, other companies on the list with which the Foundation has had interactions, Totalisoft, Grenadines, and others, claim to have never heard of Kephart Corporation.
Wait, so what is the point of this association? We have a members list, but we don't check it.
Since July 4th, 2019, exactly 50 years since the second Zodiac killing, Foundation entities such as the Overseer Council, FRISA, the Ethics Committee, the leadership of Site 19 have received letters consistent with those sent by the Zodiac Killer to the Vallejo Times-Herald, the San Francisco Chronicle, and the San Francisco Examiner 50 years earlier. The Zodiac Killer is going to have turned 05? That's like a literal death sentence.
Well, the Zodiac Killer didn't send messages to threaten people. They basically just sent cryptic bullshit to news outlets. It's not that those messages are threats.
Yeah, they were more like he wanted attention.
Yeah. Imagine a serial killer that has the personality of a fucking Twitch YouTuber and a little or a Twitch star and had a little bit more brains.
That is true in a random person. How the
And
fuck did he find
literally,
O5's...
one of the reasons he got away with it for so long was because the Zodiac Killer basically blended in. He looked so normal that he got away.
Yeah, so random person just raised a good question. Wait, how did he find O5's mailing address?
Maybe we'll find out.
In these letters, 3643 claims responsibility for civilian attacks and states that is being paid by Kepler Corporation to blackmail a foundation. You picked the fight with the worst group imaginable.
So let me get this strength. It's not that the Caphart Corporation created the Zodiac Killer. They just hired him
Yeah.
to blackmail the Foundation.
Yes.
I can't see any way that could go wrong.
Right. It states it will accomplish this by causing attainment breaches of Yuga-class entities unless the Foundation sends campaign funds of upwards 10,000 USD to Kepler Corporation once a week.
Dude, what the fuck?
He put a gun to her head, but the gun was unloaded, says her in person. Yeah, that's not even that much money. Yeah, like, the Foundation has way more money than that.
It's like blackmailing Mark Zuckerberg for $20.
The cryptogram included with the letters, when deciphered, lists a number of entities currently under threat as well as P.O. box address at St. George, Maine, where the money should be sent. While this particular P.O. box is non-anomalous, any mail sent there by the Foundation vanishes before delivery.
I think you got cut off there.
I did?
Yeah.
Hold on. Then I'll do something real quick.
Vanishes.
Alright. Where do you say I got cut off?
What was that? You got
say-
very robot-y.
I said, where do you say I got cut off?
Like, I think at the end of the last sentence.
Oh, vanishes before delivery.
Okay.
In addition to the letters mentioned above, a non-sentient entity resembling American actor Mark Ruffalo has arrived at the front gates of Site 81 bearing the same letters delivered via mail to the rest of the Foundation. Biopsy of this entity referred to as the carrier in the letters and hereafter designated 3643-1 reveals that it is composed of DNA with a 99.8% match to the Zodiac suspect Arthur Leigh Allen, but has non-human biology. Imaging of the interior of Dash-1 reveals a humanoid skeleton surrounded by a vacuole-like structure filled with blood. Oh. Dash-1 in its time in containment has shown no biological needs and displayed no desire to eat, drink, sleep, or relieve itself of waste. Exactly 48 hours after it delivers a letter to Site 81, it will explode violently.
Great.
You created just to die in 2 days. At the time a new letter arrives, it will reappear at the gates of Site 81 unharmed. Why do they hate Mark Ruffalo? I don't know. Initials assigned by Overwatch at the Foundation will not follow the instructions listed in the letter and will disregard any threats made by the entity. Shocker. Next day, 1972-B, breach containment. Okay, I know what 105 is. I don't... Oh god, what did I do? Oh god, damn it. I hit the wrong thing. Okay, 1972 is... Okay, 1972-B is a dull gray metallic sphere measuring 55 centimeters in diameter with a 4 centimeter band of red metal surrounded metal around the equator. The chemical makeup of 1972-B is unknown. No samples have been successfully taken. -B is capable of self-propelled flight, generally hovering 1 or 2 meters above ground level, with maximum observed height being over 500 meters. Method of propulsion is unknown. B is sapient and is capable of speaking English. Method of vocalizations is unknown. B is openly hostile, attacking by means of emitting a stream of superheated plasma with a temperature of approximately 30,000 Kelvin. Jesus. Use of this weapon is accompanied by a proclamation of criminal charges against the victim. Dash P has attempted to escape under the case, resulting in a total of 43 deaths of Foundation personnel, with the stated intention of seeking out and killing Dash A, which is above. So, this SCP is just between two. Okay, so now I know when it mentions 1972-B. Okay. And SCP-105 is Iris, the one who can take pictures and mess with reality through the pictures. Resulting in 3 deaths. Huh?
I was just responding to what you said.
Yeah. Okay, for Dash B, only 3 deaths is kind of surprising after what we just read.
I imagine they've got some pretty heightened security around that thing.
Yeah. And SCP-105 was found unconscious in her chamber, clutching 105-B, which is our camera. Shadow minor knife wounds were found across 105's body, and it could not be determined how 105-B ended up outside its locked safe deposit box. Oh, poor Iris. It was therefore decided by an ethics committee who initially voted to mail the money against the decision of the O5 Council that all instructions in the letters would be followed. However, once the requisite sum was mailed 3 times to the St. George P.O. Box, with no subsequent containment breaches, the letters started only being delivered to Site 81 by -1. Since then, all letters have specifically requested actions to be performed by staff stationed there. These letters display an unusual knowledge of personnel at Site 81. This is the current status of 3643 as of March 25th, 2020. Wow. Then 2. This is a letter received by Site 81 on July 18th, 2019. Is consistent with both the letters sent 50 years earlier, and with the other letters received by the Foundation. It was encoded in the Zodiac cryptogram. Dear editors, this is Zodiac speaking. I am very happy with the money you sent to the Caphart Corporation, but I agree that you are being tricksy with your payments, and I want something a little more entertaining. Are you having a good time with this? You might even contain me if you get it right, and then I won't murder anyone anymore. Tomorrow, the 19th of July, I want you to order Dr. Manfred to buy a nice car with his own money and drive into the middle of the woods with Dr. Reynolds. Then he should blow his legs out with a shotgun, which would be very funny indeed.
I'm not sure what I expected from the Zodiac Killer.
Oh god, it gets worse. I want Dr.
Yeah.
Manfred to perform sexual violence for Kemper because it feeds the bottom line. Then the people bank at the site need to contain a black bear from the woods so that the woods start to enter the site. If you not notice, I will shoot your skips like I shot those people, and I want to have a letter sent to 3 School Street, P.O. Box 131, Lieutenants Harbour and me about how much the bear was thrashing about and how angry it was. Please tell me the whole scene because it's worth a lot of cash money that makes the wallets happy. I want to know the black bear suffered. Make sure that the violence stops the moment the black bear is contained and that you let the black bear out again. The man who sold the site pineapple in a can last week should be on the radio with Dr. Manfred. I know it's easier to give money, but it's not profitable, and you want to avoid a good old-fashioned murder mystery like David Fincher did. Okay. To prove it's me, in that episode that David Fincher directed in 2007, the cop was the Hulk, and the Hulk is the one who delivered you this letter.
To be honest, yeah, he did have that sort of ego, so
Okay, why are there so many weird letters? Is it like a code? What it is like this is supposedly the like uh translated Zodiac code
Yeah.
that this is written in.
Also, I entered the Site 17 through the guard's entrance. There were 13 guards. That's ethics committee were wondering as to how I unlock and release my victims in the site. If you bite off the lock with your sharp little teeth, it just snaps in two and falls to the ground. Huh? At first,
Hmm.
at first, let the sphere fly around to find the moose. Oh, no. I know what he's talking about. It's not
do you
mentioned in
want
this
to know?
article, and it's not mentioned in this article, but I have a good feeling who he's talking about, and he's talking about Clef's daughter, the teenage Gaia.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that part. And then I went and assigned around the girl who can move photos. None of your MTF police noticed me when they were too busy playing cards, while I thumped her on the head and dragged her around. You know, now that I think about it, if Clef knew that he tried to harm his daughter, I don't think Zodiac Killer will be alive much longer in this universe. He is very protective of
yeah,
her.
for good reasons. This was the other half of the orb SCP. Oh, oh. Okay, so it's not the teenage guy. Oh, the moose is the other half of the orb SCP. Okay, never mind. That's right, we didn't read that part. So it's literally a moose. It's not her. It's just a literal moose.
No, it's the humanoid
Moose.
thing that
Yeah,
like that the orb is trying to break out of containment and
kill.
potentially kill.
Yeah, it did
Yeah.
say in the article it did want to kill Dash A. Yeah. None of your MTF police noticed me when they were too busy playing cards when I thumped her on the head and dragged her around. The walls of the break room were green and there were about 10 members of the task force and some doctors. I didn't count them just sitting there in a little circle with their cards. I took the photo girl to her bedroom. Oh, I don't know if I want to keep reading this. And I hit her until she passed out. She was real pretty. I thought about shooting her with my gun, but I don't make too much noise, so I just marked her up with my knife and then bit off the lock and gave her the camera as a Christmas present. Now you know that is me. Here's. Oh, I thought it was going to get way worse than what that was. Oh. The operation following the bear was performed by Dr. Manfred and Dr. Reynolds by both undergoing psychological counseling following the experience despite testimony from both that they requested sexual violence was faked. Michael Van Doppelmayr, a food supplier, made contract with Site 81 was anesthetized following the procedure. Directly after the operation occurred, another letter arrived from 3643 threatening gun violence against retired site director Jean Carlisle, activist site director Hollister Cox, as well as the release from containment of 173. Oh no. 3026 and 1915 from their respective sites. The instruction in this letter were as follows. I don't remember 3026 or 1915.
The orb is pregnant with the moose creature's child?
Hi. You know what? It doesn't even. I'm not even surprised. This has to be fucking universe.
Wait, back up. So, is the moose and the orb a Yuri ship? Or is the orb a guy and it's Emprey?
I don't know, Hatchet. It didn't specify anything like that with the orb. In the article when I read it. So I doubt it. Is this still. Okay. Alright. 3026 is an object that closely resembles a human child between the ages of 8 and 10. While 3026 will react to certain stimuli, it is immobile in most situations and does not appear to require sustenance. It is unclear whether 3026 is alive in a conventional sense. Whenever a living organism with a brain comes within 7 meters of 3026, 3026 limbs will rapidly increase 6 to 7 meters in length in the direction of the organism. 3026 will attempt to access the target's brain by inflicting blunt force trauma on the skull until it can be pulled apart, after which it will manually remove the brain. After separating the target's brain from its body, 3026's limbs will retract and will return to a dormant state. 3026 also displayed the ability to rapidly extend and retract its limbs in order to avoid physical contact with moving objects, preventing attempts to acquire samples or inflict damage. While 3026 appears incapable of ambulating conventionally, it is capable of relocating by falling prone and pushing against the ground and nearby objects by extending and retracting its limbs, returning itself into an upright position. When it ceases movement, 3026 has been observed to reach speeds of 40 kilometers per hour using this method. Jesus. Oh, but random person says, oh, never mind. It is an impreg.
Oh,
So that's 3026. Okay, that's very terrifying. Alright. 1915 is a Caucasian man, 33 years old, of an unexceptionable build and height, identified as redacted. By the documents it was carrying on his person at the time of its retrieval. Background check revealed no relatives or close friends. 1915's anomalous nature stems from a localized casualty abnormality, which negates any significant long-term changes to his body, personality, memory, or lifestyle. 1915 alters reality in its close vicinity as is necessary to maintain its personal status quo. 1915's effects are largely limited to non-living matter manipulation and internal mental manipulation, and are incapable of permanently affecting living creatures other than 1915 itself. 1915 does not appear to be aware of its anomalous properties, and a mild to moderate discontent and expressed concern in his life during several interviews suggests it possesses limited, if any, control over them. 1915 is unaware of his containment, believing it is still employed at the offices of now defunct Redacted Corporation, where it was recovered. Oh. Damn. So now we know the SCP. I don't think we need to read it at 173. I think everyone here knows what that one is.
That's the next snappy statue boy.
Yep. Addendum 2. The following exchange was recovered between researcher Sadie Lewis and researcher Davey Kurland on January 17, 2020, as they are carrying out their requested payment. In the latest letter, carry 10 cheeseburgers down to the most driven street in Bloomington, Indiana. The researchers were right as per the letter. The Zodiac Killer wanted 10 cheeseburgers.
To be fair, if you could get 10 cheeseburgers, you might want 10 cheeseburgers.
Just wondering, does anyone want to be either Lois or Kirkland? Just some of them at this point.
I guess I'll be Curlin.
Alright.
Curlin.
Before I do anything, do you
want to
read the
line? Lewis Hatchet?
Wait, what's going on? I'm sorry, I was distracted with something in Potioncraft.
Oh, I was asking.
They're reading a log.
Yeah, I was wondering if you wanted. I asked both of you wanted to do a line, and Jerry said Curlin.
Yeah, and then I asked if you wanted to do Lewis Hatchet.
I think I'll pass.
Alright. Begin log. The two researchers walk in silence for 12 minutes, interrupted by only heavy breathing and ambient traffic noise. Murder mystery. Researcher Lois mutters to herself for another 2 minutes. Researcher Curlin is silent. You know what doesn't make sense about this whole thing?
What?
Okay, so I'm a huge Jake Gyllenhaal fan, right? So I've seen the Zodiac movie like 10 times, and I actually read all the books on the subject because it got me really interested, and I was realizing all these weeks we've been playing around with someone who doesn't even act like the real Zodiac Killer.
That's actually a fair point. Come to think of it, has this guy killed anyone?
No, I mean, yes, if you count the people the cop bot zapped, but not directly. He just roughed up Iris a bit. The stuff in the letter about knocking her out and beating her up makes no sense. Apparently she was just in a room and she passed out. No damage was apparent. On another note, this doesn't line up with anything we know about the real killer. First off, why would a Zodiac be working for a corporation? Why are these tests so bizarre?
He hasn't really wanted, like, a classically violent act since the first time.
Yeah, even then it was half bizarre. And then second off, why are we falling for this? Why are we being so cautious and stupid? Why are we doing what this fucker wants? Taking in his little Ruffalo clone and figuring out his cryptograms and sending out messages? Why even do this?
What I can't figure out are these constant references to David Fincher and to murder mysteries. Fincher has no relation to these requests outside his movie. And the only murders were 50 years ago. Guess there's a mystery, but it's ultimately an undramatic one.
Oh, it's
I
command.
guess I can be command.
Alright, go ahead.
Wait, stop you two. There's something unusual with your conversation detected in our mimetic hazard monitoring software. We need to check that out. Hang on just a minute. The damn thing just spiked and started beeping like crazy.
Wait, what?
Command, and I was under the impression that the microphones were simply a concession to the demands. I wasn't aware that you were actually monitoring us.
Yes, it's standard. Contrary to what you've been discussing, the rest of the organization considers this highly dramatic to the point where some in the memetics department consider the whole thing a bit scary and notified us. We didn't notice before you set this thing off, which leads us to think we were infected too. We're not sure how you two broke through, but you seem to be the first people to have some disbelief about the whole thing. The rest is classified. But we haven't just been sitting here idly. There's a possibility that is not what it seems. Thanks to you two, it seems we might have identified something.
Well, you're welcome at any rate.
Do we still have to carry any stupid cheeseburgers?
Afraid so. We can't take any chances.
So much for we aren't affected by the meme, then, I guess. But Rainbow says, oh, this is just a mimetic entity, not a real thing, isn't it? That's the thing that's kind of hard to talk about in SCP universe. There are mimetic entities that do have a physical form.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
mimetic does not mean it does not have a fleshy shape.
Yeah, and like in this case, how what the what? Wait, what? Okay, this letter. Okay, I'm gonna read the letter, but I was gonna say is like if there wasn't a physical form, it would beg the question how the fuck that containment breach happened and how Iris was beaten up.
Yeah. Alright. Addendum 3. On March 25th, 2020, Mimetic Department published a paper detailing a highly complex, non-textual meme hidden within the letters and tied to the phrase murder mystery. Not a self-to-mimetic trigger, this meme caused personnel to compulsively follow demands within the letters despite their illogical nature, and quickly spread from person to person. Once a counter meme became widespread throughout the Foundation, the O5 Council voted to discontinue capitulation to demands of
Capitulation.
capitulation to the demands of 3643 and Kepler Corporation, now designated GOI 4889. Following this, a cryptogram was delivered to Site 81 by 3643-1. It says currently the last recorded message from 3643. The current containment procedures will stay in place due to the currently uncontained nature of 3643 and the fact that it still possesses the capability to breach containment, notwithstanding the meme. The coded cipher reads.
Zodiac speaking. I like killing David Finchers because it's so much fun. It is more fun than killing ECCPs in this forest because Anomaly is the most dangerous animal of all to get money. Something gives me the most thrilling experience. It is even better than getting your rocks off with a goober. There is no punctuation. For the gubernatorial campaign, please donate to the Cap Art Corporation. Please give us money to finance our campaign. Thank you for playing the murder mystery game with our Zodiac employee. Check us out online for updates on our new David Fincher directed Foundation murder mystery game. Thanks, and buy our products and donate to us. Cap Art Corporation.
So this entire time, it was just a mimetic video game?
I don't even know if
in
that's...
people form.
I just... Well, for starters, thank you, Lord Stonefish. Uh, if we were talking about just the Caphart Corporation,
Yeah.
I'd be putting it in an incompetent evil.
Yeah, but it's this group, and yeah.
And this group didn't even know that the Caphart Corporation was a part of them. I just...
Also, here's the thing. This is part 1.
Wait, so is there another part? Should we go read the second part?
I don't know if there is other parts. Hold on. I can double check. Let's see. 3643. Oh yeah, I don't Yeah, there's no. I don't. Oh wait, hold on. I know what to do. More by this author.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that doesn't help me exactly because I can't see the nicknames.
Great.
SCP Big Egg.
Mark Ruffalo existing.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's the
Huh?
he's the one who wrote Ronald Reagan cut up while rapping.
You mean? Yeah. And he also wrote ASMR by Dado.
Oh, that's awesome.
I wonder. No, I can't. I was saying if he had like a page where.
You could
Yeah.
copy his name and look around.
Oh. It's better when we're actually put an author page. Oh, here we go. The company prosecutes itself. Kellogg's Foundation Links. Wait, he's the one who wrote I am at the center of everything that happens to me? Jerry, don't you remember that one? The one that
Yeah.
the content farm severely ruined.
What does it not ruin?
Alright, so there's part one right there. Stay, what are some of my songs? The Dits. Then teach 10,000 stars how not to dance. Lennon slash McCartney. Fire Predator. Me mauling like a wagon wheel. Herbie Fucker. Really very good circus by the Unsettled by Dado.
Is this guy like the primary person behind Dado as a
They
group of
might be.
interest?
No, Dado was originally
Oh.
created by DJ Cactus.
Uh,
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Can't we have nice things?
Duck cute.
Food!
This article is a bit, but no one on a wiki gets Disney World weirdness exactly right. It doesn't.
Oh, Jim, I wanted to write a straight forward gross murder monster. Aaron.
Oh, sorry.
Monster out of a. Where? Well, now I lost where it is. Out of a perverse desire that they'd finally feature my work on a
I didn't mean to move.
shitty SCP animation channel, but I gave myself the constraint of every element must come from a David Byrne lyric, and the result was not only obscure but very, very, very gross. I'm
Oh,
tempted to say that we just read that for the fuck of it, but
yeah. I have no proof
the
of it, but
telekill
I
gun.
feel like it would be funny if he saw the SB Chronicle video about $39.99 and wrote 6513 because of it.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. But I have no proof of it. So, as far as I'm aware, no. He has not made part. Or he or she or they them has not made part two.
This is why you just start out by saying they.
Yeah, I don't. So,
Anyway,
where do we put this fucker?
I say we put them in incompetent neutral.
right next to Totlasoff.
Yeah.
And here's the bottle that the former company made.
Delicious.